The fall anime lineup is proving itself to be the best this year. With heavy hitters like Chainsaw Man, coupled with the return of Bleach, this year couldn't be closing on a better note. Welcome back to Animeology, because we've brought for you a list compiling only the best 20 anime of the new fall season. Stick around, you might just find a binge-worthy show. Number 20, Beast Tamer. The series tells the story of one Beast Tamer, Rain. He was previously a member of the hero team, but with no other powers to show for, he and his adventures with the team didn't last long. He's kicked out because the others consider him too weak and forced to become a free adventurer. As Rain looks for work, he happens to save a girl from a cat tribe, which is the strongest species. The two strike up a partnership as Rain obtains some of her powers to become stronger. The Beast Tamer then continues his journey as he tames other girls from different races along the way. On the other hand, the hero team realizes just how helpless they are without Rain. Number 19, I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. The series follows the life of Eileen, who has everything taken away from her as her engagement with the Crown Prince Cedric is nullified. He instead goes on to marry Lilia Rainworth, his true love. With her engagement cancelled, Eileen remembers that she's been reincarnated in an Ultimate game as a villainess and that she's destined to die in the final act. Her only shot of living depends on whether she can court Claude, Cedric's half-brother and the proclaimed Demon King. It's easier said than done, as Claude has his own plans to see through. Eileen must race against time itself to save both herself and Claude from an untimely fate. Number 18, Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury. The new mecha anime series Mobile Suit Gundam follows the life of Suletta, a girl from the far-off planet of Mercury. She transfers to Astakasia School of Technology, an educational institution that is in full control of the mega mobile suit industry in the year at Stella 122. However, before she gets to settle in the school, Suletta notices a girl, Miorine Rimbrand, escaping from the institute. Now prove herself as a pilot, all the while hiding her real identity and the illegal Gundam Ariel. Suletta is in fact one of two people who survived the destruction of the satellite research facility, Folkvanger. Number 17, Golden Kamuy Season 4. Golden Kamuy is set way back in the post-World War where the Japanese and Russians were at each other's throats. Season 4 will continue the story of the immortal Saichi Sugimoto and Asirpa as they journey through Karafuto back to Hokkaido. Asirpa has been separated from Sugimoto and is now traveling towards the Russian border to find out more about her father's involvement with the Coda tattoos. At the same time, Sugimoto is trying his best to find Asirpa. The Ainu girl has also recovered her memories, and so the hunt is on for the key that everyone desperately seeks.
守るためには戦わなければならないのか。
それはシリパさんじゃなくたっていいじゃないか。
Number 16, Bocchi the Rock.
決めた。ギター上手くなる。で、学校でバンド組んで。E, A, G なんで突然。
Bocchi the Rock is about one shy high schooler Hitori Goto who dreams of playing the guitar. However, she can't make much progress because of her shyness. She has trouble making friends and even working in groups at school.
話しかけて。お昼のリクエストソングで。次の曲は2年 A 組後藤さんのリクエストです。当時ハマってたデスメタル流して。お前の頭蓋骨を破砕したぞ。
As an extreme introvert, Hitori only posts her covers online under the alias Guitar Hero. However, all that changes when she runs into Nijika Ichiji, a drummer who happens to be looking for a guitarist for her band, the Kesoku. Nijika takes her to an underground bar where Hitori meets the third band member, Ryo Yamada. Thus begins the story of one shy girl coming out of her shell and finding new friends.
しょうがないよ、即席バンドなんだし。私だってそんな上手くないし。私はうまい。とりあえずこっち向いて。現実逃避しないで。
Number 15, Raven of the Inner Palace. Raven of the Inner Palace follows the story of one special consort who's rumored to be blessed with the knowledge of the mysterious art. The Raven consort doesn't serve the Emperor, Koshun, who was crowned prince as Emperor Dowager killed his mother. People say the Raven consort is an old woman. Others say she's a young girl who can grant any request, be it finding lost things or death curses. Intrigued, the current Emperor Koshun decided to visit the Raven consort with a jade earring that was possessed by the ghost of a woman. The Emperor wants to know her identity, but little does he know that this meeting with the Raven consort will single-handedly change the course of history.
さっさといいね。
池のほとりでそなたを見たとき、女神とはこういうものかと思ったぞ。
Number 14, I've somehow gotten stronger when I improved my farm-related skills. Nomen Conran no Skill is about the life of one farmer. Al Wayne is one passionate farmer. To achieve his goal of being the best at his profession, he improves his agricultural skills, and in the end maxes out his overall character stats. However, Al is anything but happy with this achievement. He wants to live a dull life, but with demons and monsters invading his land, has no option but to rise to the occasion and use his powers for good. He occasionally fights demons and even saves the princess and the kingdom from Macbeth's demon general. As a reward for his noble deeds, the princess offers him 33,000 square meters of land and even asks him to register as an adventurer. Thus, his plans for an ordinary life move further and further. Number 13, Urusei Yatsuri.
言ったそばから当たるくんなんて大嫌い。俺のアホ。
Ataru Moriboshi doesn't have a lot going on for him. He does, however, seem to be dealing with a case of extraordinarily bad luck. When Earth is attacked by a fleet of aliens, the Oni, the mantle of Earth's champion, falls into Ataru's lap. He's to play a game of tag with Loom, the daughter of the Oni King. By grabbing her bikini, Ataru manages to win the tag battle, but at what cost? Things take a turn for the worse when Loom decides to move in with Ataru, all because she confuses his promise to wed his girlfriend, Shinobu Miyake, as the desire to wed her instead. Ataru is then left to fix his crumbling relationship with Shinobu, all the while keeping Loom happy and flirting with every woman he crosses paths with. Number 12, Fufu Ijo, Koibito Mimon. Fufo Ijo, Kobito Mimon follows the adventures of a third-year student, Jiro Yakuen, as he tries to partner with Shiori Sakurazaki for the mandatory couple practical course. Unfortunately, his dreams never come true as he's instead partnered with Akari Watanabe. Interestingly, Akari too wanted to be paired up with someone else. Her crush is Minami Tenjin.
ふざけんな仲良くしなさい今すぐ
Much to their surprise, the pair's crushes actually end up partners. So, in an attempt to get them back, the two decide to aim for a position in the top 10. However, the two find themselves falling for each other as Jiro steals Akari's first kiss. It's a story of budding new romance and young love. Number 11. Reincarnated as a sword. Reincarnated as a Sword follows the adventures of one protagonist as he's reincarnated as a sword. He lost his life in a car accident but has been given a second chance by the universe. Making the most of it, the MC sets out to find a wielder. As the first adventure of his newfound life, he saves an injured girl, Fran, fleeing for her life. She's been through a lot given the enslavement of her tribe, the Black Cats.
あれ妙な満足感ひょっとして剣としての仕事を果たしたからか
Following the rescue, the MC is able to strike up a relationship with Fran, who names him Shisho, aka Teacher. The two then embark on a journey to liberate the oppressed, all the while the protagonist tries to remember his past. Number 10. Shinobi no Itoki. Shinobi no Itoki is a story of one ordinary boy, Itoki Sakurabi, who has his life upturned as he's attacked by the rival ninja clan, the Koga, in modern-day Japan. Fortunately, he survives the attack on his life, but discovers soon after that he's the direct descendant and the 19th heir of the Iga clan. Following the life-changing revelation, Itoki's mother sends him to ninja school. At school, Itoki must learn the ways of a ninja, all the while enjoying the normal life of a high schooler. It's not an easy ride as he's beaten up by his classmates and has to deal with the looming threat of a traitor nearby. Number 9. Renai Flops.
ただいま
おかえりなさいあなた
All's well in Asahi Kashiwagi's life. That is until his average high schooler life is disrupted by one TV fortune teller's prediction. Asahi finds himself caught in risque encounters, particularly with the new girls and teachers in his high school.
よろしくよろしくねよろしくお願いしますはい連絡事項はこれでおしまいよ今日はいきなり体育があるからどうかしました
Asahi first suspects Yoshio, his self-proclaimed friend. However, at the end of the day, Asahi finds a love letter in a shoe locker, telling him to come to the cherry blossom tree, which follows in line with his morning prediction. All in all, Asahi must decide whether he'll follow his heart or not for the epic pursuit of love. Number 8. Do It Yourself.
こんにちはいきなりトンカチで殴りかかってきたとか
Do It Yourself is a slice of life that follows the life of high school girls working on projects. It's a typical story of high schoolers struggling, setting goals, and failing but staying together nonetheless. Serafu Yua, Miku Saride, Rei Yasaku and Takumi Hikage are all about stepping into the future and their shortcomings. These girls try their best to save the club from getting disbanded. Rei's club is not recognized by the school, and so she's on the hunt for 4 other people who might join the club. With the nurse as their advisor, Serafu is the first new member. Her best friend soon follows her as well, however keeps her focus on technological advancements. Thus begins the buildup of a gang, one filled with ambition and cuteness.
考え工夫し苦労し失敗し
Number 7, To Your Eternity Season 2.
生命を有する者不死巡り合う人々その感情痛み死
To Your Eternity features an immortal orb named Fushi, capable of taking the shape of any object or living being that is now dead. During the first season, the being formerly known as it took on the form of a lonely boy to experience the human world. The second season will continue following Fushi's adventures as he takes on various forms throughout his journey.
敵であるノッカーはとても一人では倒せなかったことをだのか急に罪悪感に襲われたりもしたみんなの死を使って生きている自分が嫌だった
The new season will see a 40-year gap as it begins with the Guardians arc after Pioran's death last season. During this time, Fushi met up with Hiyase and with her joined hands with the Guardians to protect the unsuspecting victims from the Knockers, all the while learning the ways of human civilization.
はじめまして久米と言います祖母の早瀬がお世話になりました
祖母早瀬の孫
はい
Number 6, Play It Cool, Guys.
たくさん使う
Play It Cool, Guys is a slice-of-life anime featuring 4 guys with a boyish charm that makes them seem out of everyone's league. But in reality, they're just some silly dorks, no different than any of the other guys out there.
ありがとう
With their silly goofiness, Hayate Ichikura, Soma Shiki, Shun Futami, and Takayuki Mima bring some fun, relatable dynamics to the screen. From high schoolers to working men, these 4 are considered to be on top of their game, but in reality, they miss the opening on their coffees, forget their wallets, and wear numbers backward. However, despite their shortcomings, each of them tries to handle it in his own way. Number 5, The Eminence in Shadow. The series centers around our main character as he follows his dream of being a shadow broker in a new world where his unfulfilled wishes become reality. It all starts with him being reincarnated as the son of a noble, Sid Kagano. He saves the life of a girl and decides to make up a detailed story about being the head of some ancient syndicate whose sole purpose is to fight the cult of Diablo.
遊びは終わりだ
Impressed by Sid, the girl swears allegiance to his made-up syndicate to help him fight the cult. Following their partnership, more characters join Sid's team. However, Sid never thought he'd find the actual cult of Diablos. Number 4, My Hero Academia Season 6. My Hero Academia is back with its 6th installment. The scale of the fight has leveled up to an all-out war with the almighty Paranormal Liberation Front. With Hawks providing the necessary intel, the heroes must get ready for the final showdown with the Liberation Front that could very much change the course of the hero society.
忌々しいヒーローどもを蹂躙せよ
Number 3, Spy Family Season 2. Getting into the funniest yet heartwarming show of not just fall 2022, but of the entire decade is Spy Family. Season 2 will continue the story of the three strangers, Lloyd, Anya, and Yor, as they add a big giant dog to their newly found family. Turns out the furry feline is one of the subjects of the show's antagonist, Keith Kepler, who's out to take down the foreign minister by turning dogs into suicide bombers. As he learns that the Wesellis spy family is going to hinder his sinister terrorist attacks, he plans to remove the family from his way by downright killing them. All the while, the three members of the Forger family try to neutralize the threat each on their own, trying not to cross paths with one another. Number 2, Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War is going to be the last arc in the story. The season will pick up after the events of the previous arc, where Ichigo's Shinigami powers were restored. The season starts with several murders and disappearances in the Rukongai district, revealing that the Quincy were alive. They were hiding and gathering power, and with that power, they are now in a position to declare war on the Soul Society. As the series tries to solve the mysterious disappearances, Ichigo finds himself in battle once more as he responds to a request for help from Hueco Mundo. All in all, the season will unravel the long-hidden truths of the Soul Reaper. Number 1, Chainsaw Man. In a crazy world of devils and devil hunters, Denji, our protagonist, holds a simple dream, a dream of living peacefully, surrounded by the love of his life. Unfortunately, this dream is far from his reach, as he's made to hunt devils for chump change by the Yakuza, all to pay the debt left by his own father. Utilizing his devil pet, Pochita, Denji is able to slay mediocre devils, slowly but ineffectively chipping away at the insurmountable debt.
まあ俺たちは普通なんて夢の話だけどな。死ぬまで借金返し終わる気しねえし。
But one day, having fulfilled his role, Denji is of no use to the Yakuza, so is killed and dumped just like that. In his final moments, having regretted his entire existence, he makes a final effort. Fusing with Pochita, Denji takes the form of Chainsaw Man, slaying all that have betrayed him. Now having caught the attention of the official devil hunters, he joins their midst, working to fulfill his lifelong dream.